everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today is Sunday, April 21st, 2024, an absolutely beautiful day. We're expecting highs of 14 degrees Celsius, no rain. We did have a bit of rain move through the area yesterday, but all in all, things are looking great today. I just rode up here to the Musquash Estuary, where I'm going to meet a couple other friends, and we're going to carry on down to St. George, New Brunswick. Now, if you haven't been to the Musquash Estuary, I would highly suggest on your way from St. John, New Brunswick, passing through to Musquash, that you stop in and take a look. It's a little side trail off of a non-managed trail. It takes 2 minutes to get up here, but the view is absolutely spectacular. So today we're going to make our way back towards St. George, New Brunswick. I drove up by myself this morning to meet them, and they're going to be here shortly. They were just getting ready to head out a few minutes ago, so this is our meeting spot, and then we're going to stop for lunch in St. George and make our way back towards St. John again, and see where the trails take us today. So hope you enjoy and come along with us for the ride. Okay, we're finally moving. We're beginning our descent down off the Musquash Estuary lookout. You will see that the trail is a little bit rocky going up and coming down, but nothing that's impassable for sure. Now we'll start making our way through Musquash, LaPro, and then finally ending up in St. George. Now we've just passed the Musquash trailhead, and we're going to stop up here on the right and explore an old NB Power hydroelectric generating station. That old abandoned power station we just checked out was pretty cool. Now we're going to stop out and check out another old dam here just up the road a little ways, and do another little bit of a flyover. Waddy Bridge, heading on our way to LaPro. Just about to rejoin the old rail bed that used to run from St. John down to Charlotte County, and it's always kind of been an interesting point for me that here in the middle of nowhere is what's left of what appears to have been a paved road at one time. This goes between the road and the rail bed just outside of LaPro. Up ahead here too, there is an old abandoned bridge that will cross as well. So judging by the size of the bridge, it might have been a fair-sized thoroughfare at one point. This is the bridge here. Don't see a date code on the ends of it like they normally put though, so if anybody knows when that bridge was built and what road this used to be, drop it in the comments. I'd be interested in finding out. Okay, we're as far as LaPro now. There's a little bit of road running here around this around the LaPro River that we've got to cross over. So we will rejoin the rail bed again and eventually go back under the Highway 1 and keep making our way towards St. George. Underneath the highway here before we parallel the highway again and hit the rail bed as far as Old St. John Road. There'll be a few overlaps on Old St. John Road as well. It's a shared route between vehicles and ATVs, and we'll rejoin the rail bed for the last leg of our journey. That are still watching and considering coming to this area for a little bit of a tour. The trail that we're sticking to today for now is trail number 46, and it runs east-west starting in Musquash officially, although you can access trail 46 from the Irving and Tim Hortons area in Bourneville through Prince of Wales, hopping on part of the old rail bed and starting or continuing along on your way to the trailhead in Musquash. Like an easy run, not very technical. guys. Looks like they're going to go have a little bit of fun in the gravel pit. Gotten off Canada Road, and now we've rejoined the rail bed just outside of Lake Utopia area. The one thing I will say about running these old rail beds this time of year is, if you're not really big into mud like I am, these areas, these old rail beds are well built up, and they dry out quickly. They don't really turn to mud, and they're pretty smooth running, so makes for some pretty good days out on the trails this time of year. If some of the trails are closed where you're at, chances are these old rail beds aren't closed. So now we're just a little bit north of Penfield on our way to Lake Utopia, and these are all blueberry fields now, but in this area there was a fairly large Air Force installment during World War II and well into the 50s here, and we're making our way into these areas now. There's barracks, or leftover remains of barracks, mostly foundations, I would say, in this area. So if you do want to branch off and explore a little bit, get a little bit of World War II history, then this is a great place to do so. Now, when you are in these blueberry areas up here by Lake Utopia and down a little further south towards Penfield, if you're the kind of person that does like to venture off the trail, please don't venture off into the blueberry fields. There are people watching, especially during blueberry season, and since these trails pass through these blueberry fields, if people abuse it, then we will lose the access. So, in the best interest of maintaining access, please stay on the trails in the blueberry areas. Up into the town of St. George here. We're just going to cross underneath highway number 1 through a tunnel here, and then we'll be on the main stretch to St. George. Now, if you are looking to see where you can ride your ATV or side-by-side legally in St. George, you can check out my other video all about the subject. That video is available now on the YouTube channel, and I do talk about the rules about traveling in St. George, where you can and can't go, and check it out. the Birch Grove restaurant, and we're going to stop here for lunch. I see there's a quad ND vehicle here, quite a few motorcycles as well, and we're going to stop in here and have a little bit of lunch. Well, the guys have just finished topping up their tanks, and we've been fed, so I'm going to break off from the group because I live local, but they're going to head back to St. John, and they're heading back to St. John, and I'm going to head home from here. So once I get back home, we'll wrap things up there. Riding friends are back on their way to St. John now. Bid them farewell for the day, and now I'm just on the last little couple miles home at the westernmost end of Trail 46. And all in all, it was a pretty good day. Got to see some pretty good sights. Got some good drone footage in that I hope you enjoyed. Exploring a couple of abandoned dams and a beautiful lookout. And once I get home, we'll wrap things up there. Folks, that's another run in the books today on this absolutely beautiful spring day. So I'm back home today. We covered a run. I ran up to meet my friends up at the Musquash Estuary lookout, and we ran down here to St. George, had some lunch. They topped up their tanks, and now they're back on their way to St. John. And the old Razor did it again. So, you know, now we're at the point where I've had a bunch of runs out with it this winter. Haven't really cleaned it up much. So drop a comment below if you'd like to see my tips and tricks of how I get this muddy looking thing looking like new again. And you know, if everybody is interested, I will be glad to share a video on that. And if you did enjoy what you saw today, please, you know, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, share this video, and I'll keep doing the YouTube content as long as folks are out there listening. So until the next time, have a great day, my friends, and keep your rubber side down.